Oh wait, he's holding a knife. He's holding a knife. But he just got dicked on.
What's going on, guys? Sled by Blade here. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. And I just got finished watching the Advanced Warfare multiplayer reveal, and as you can tell, I was watching it with Knife Handler, and we were just coming up with some opinions, speculations, and stuff like that. So I figured I'd lay them all out there, and you can take from it what you will. And this isn't going to be like an overall opinion. This is really just what I think is going to happen to knifing and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, stick around.
We couldn't be more proud of what we've been able to bring to Call of Duty MP, and that trailer is just the beginning.
As I was watching the reveal, I was feeling a little proud myself with the very Titanfall-esque look of the game and the very awkward banter that was taking place.
But for players who might not earn score streaks all the time, or maybe ever, like my friend Glenn here, you could even get a care package.
Suck on that one, Glenn. But anyways, guys, the trailer itself is super overwhelming. There's so many crazy new things coming, tons of changes, and that could be good or bad. I try to stay optimistic, so we're going to keep this video positive, but, I mean, we got tsunamis coming. Fortunately, it looks like Michael Phelps is going to be a playable character, so that's not something we need to worry about too much. You can be invisible in this one. I speculated that one in Ghost, but there's definitely going to be cloaking in Advanced Warfare, and, I mean, crazy other stuff. I mean, people jumping around, all sorts of things going on, so definitely going to have to watch out for that sort of thing, but we're going to go ahead and jump into the knifing details. So basically what I'm going to do is try and rip some images and videos and stuff like that and show you guys an ideal knifing class in Advanced Warfare, just going from what I can show you that we already have confirmed to be in the game, and then we're going to go ahead and speculate some other ideas and stuff like that. But going with what we already know we have, combat knife, 100% in the game. It was the secondary for a ton of the clips and stuff shown in the preview and everything like that, so you could definitely have a combat knife. And going from there, I also dug up a video that shows, as per usual with Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward Call of Duties, that your pistol is going to have a tactical knife option, so that's awesome to know that we have that, because I consider the tac knife more of an upgraded version of the combat knife, and it's nice to know that we can go one step above what they showed us in the trailer and stuff like that. We're not just confined to that combat knife option. And under the weapons tab, there is actually a specials tab, and they didn't go over to it, but whenever you're playing Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, that's where the ballistic knives are going to be. And I'm not saying that Sledgehammer is going to pick up the ballistic knives, but it would be interesting to see if they made up a new knifing weapon that they kept under the specials tab with the crossbow that was already shown during the trailer. And as far as melee weapons go, that's pretty much all I figured out so far, and I've also noticed that whenever you're holding a primary weapon, you tend to throw your forearm out, and your exosuit tends to make you stronger, I guess, and you knock people really far away, and I assume that kills them, and it's nice to see them differentiating between being able to pull out a knife and stab somebody, and also just melee whenever you're running around with a weapon and stuff like that, so I assume that they're not going to be the same as they used to be whenever you're playing previous CODs. Oddly enough, I've been watching gameplays and I haven't been able to find a single clip of somebody getting an actual knife kill. I've seen plenty of people throw their elbows out and kill somebody, but I cannot find anybody stabbing, so I can't confirm if we even have lunge or not. And as far as I can tell, whenever you're throwing the elbow out holding a primary, you're not getting much lunge, and I hope that doesn't translate too well over to the knife. I hope you get a little bit of lunge whenever you're knifing, because that would really help to size up the whole panic knife versus actually knifing debate and stuff like that, and I think that'll be one step in the right direction, assuming we do actually have lunge. And that pretty much sums up everything I've gathered about the melee in the game. I just want to move on to some perks and stuff that I think will help us get knife kills as well. Starting off with lightweight, obviously that's the only perk I see in the first set that I really think is going to help out, because obviously moving faster is going to help you get knife kills. And at the second set, it seems to have all of your stealth perks like Blind Eye and Cold Blooded, and those are all well and good, but I also think that an important one is going to be Fast Hands, because it helps you use your exosuit faster, and I'm going to explain why I think that might be important a little bit. Just work with me on that. And then in the final perk set, which is perk set 3, I see 2 that might be useful. One being toughness, obviously whenever you're getting shot, and if you flinch less, you'll be able to aim better. And aim what, you might be asking. I'll explain that in a second, like I said. And then there's scavenger, and it says it reloads bullets. I don't know if it just says bullets as a vague description. You can still reload other stuff as well, but that might come in handy as well whenever we get to this next thing that I want to talk about. A lot of these perks really relate to this next thing I wanted to say. And that thing is your quote-unquote throwing knife. A lot of people have been asking, where's the throwing knife? I'm right there with you, and as far as I can tell, there is no equipment in this game. It looks like all we're going to have is things shot from our exosuits with your exo launcher, and I mean, that includes things that used to be equipment like frags, stun grenades, explosives, stuff like that, but there's also no throwing knife. It looks like you're going to be firing things out of your arm like skewers, except I don't think skewers are going to be the thing. I think it's going to be these things called spike drones. They're just little balls with like spikes on them, and I don't know, I mean, it shot somebody and it killed him directly on impact, and I think that's going to end up being what we use as a projectile for knifing and stuff like that, and I'm just hoping that it's either, you know, multiple at once, or you can scavenge them and stuff like that, and that's why I was saying you might want to be able to equip that toughness so you can aim better, or you might want to be able to put on that fast hand so you can fire them quicker and stuff like that. I think that's going to be a huge part of knifing if we end up not having a throwing knife. And one more thing to remember about the exosuits is that they have their own respective perks, and those are the things that are counted on a timer that you can only use for a certain amount of time before they shut off. and the one that I think is going to be really useful for knifers is overclock because it increases your run speed as well, so lightweight plus overclock could be pretty insane. But of course, guys, this is all speculation. I really don't know what to expect. These are just my opinions. I mean, this game looks completely different from what we're used to. People are jumping up straight up in the air, and then they're boosting to the side, and I mean, I really don't know how knifing is going to go. I mean, I hope it works out, but this definitely got me concerned. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you've taken something from it, whether that be positive or negative, and I hope you're looking forward to Advanced Warfare like I am, and be sure to let me know what you're thinking in the comment section as well. I'm definitely just tossing out ideas, and I'd love to hear yours. You guys take it easy. Peace.